Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again, and we got two new spoiled secret lair drops that have dropped like recently and will be coming out like somewhere around Christmas and New Year and stuff like that. And we got 11 spoilers, five from the from Zendikar Revisited spoiler, which includes one card of each color that showed up in previous Zendikar sets. Yeah, like there's five different like Zendikar cards, and the other one is the Walking Dead uh, secret lair drop, which has and which has five Walking Dead cards, four different tokens, and the Lucio card will be replacing the stained glass planeswalker for the bonus card, because secret lair drops, uh, the bonus card, they have a bonus card which like is a stained glass planeswalker, but for Walking Dead one, it got replaced by the it got replaced by Lucio, and for the April Fool's one, it got replaced by White Border Tybalt. But yeah, let's just first of all go into the combo of the week, and it is we have Jace and Doubling Season, which it's a really interesting combo. So first of all, say 3 mana, 3 loyalty legendary Jace, +1. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to player this turn, loot. -2. Create a 2/2 illusion that when it gets targeted, it dies. Yeah, we'll sacrifice it, yeah. And -5, clone Jace twice, except they are not legendary. And Doubling Season, 5 mana, enchantment. If an effect will create, it would just create double tokens, double counters. So first of all, you have Jace that enter. So first of all, I mean, there are different ways. Okay, so you can do Doubling Season turn 5, play Jace turn 6. Or, that is if you don't want to show the strat. But if you do want to show the strat, turn 3 Jace, +1 Jace, turn 4, I mean, you just do turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 Jace, +1 Jace, turn 4, +1 Jace again, turn 5, +1 Jace, oh no wait, yeah, turn 5, +1 Jace, play Doubling Season, oh no wait, turn 5, no, you don't, +1 Jace, sorry, turn 5, you get Doubling Season, -5 Jace, because he has a 5 loyalty, 2, create 4 clones of Jace, they each enter with 6+1 with 6 loyalty counters. Then you can do 1 to again duplicate Jace. And then, so you get infinite copies of Jace, infinite 2/2 illusions, and if you hit a player this turn, you can loot any number of cards. Yeah, that's literally just a combo, like infinite Jaces, infinite 2/2 illusions with the illusion effect, and when you hit someone, you basically get to loot any number of cards. So basically just draw any number and discard that number. Yeah, that is just a mad combo. Wow, that is just very good. Yeah, and I mean, many variations tend to have like infinite nickel boluses by using chain veil or effects that allow like multiple activations each turn, and nickel bolus to get infinite nickel boluses. But this one's for infinite chases. I may show you the other combo in another moment. in another podcast, maybe another video. But this is a combo of the week. We have Jace Cunning Castaway and Doubling Season. This also works with Primal Vigor. If you can't afford Doubling Season, you can get Primal Vigor, which is cheaper. I think it's cheaper because it affects everyone. It doesn't affect just you. So it works with Primal Vigor if you want to do the combo. If you're that kind of person who just who wants to keep that kind of commander person who doesn't do group hugs or stuff like that, and just wants to keep that kind of stuff to themselves, and have the money to pay for a Doubling Season, then get Doubling Season. If you don't have the money for a Doubling Season, but you do for a Primal Vigor, just try with Primal Vigor, and if you don't mind sharing that effect with anyone else. But yeah, or if you're just one lucky snake that managed to open up a Doubling Season from a Double Masters booster, then you can run Doubling Season. That is just best of all. Primal Vigor is just a commander, yeah. Or you can just buy the commander deck to get the Primal Vigor if you want. Yeah. Let's just head right into the podcast. Number 11. We have Zulaport Cutthroat. It's back. 2 mana, 1/1 human rogue ally. When he or another creature you control dies, drain 1 life from each opponent. Yeah, just each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Yeah. It is good. It's a good card. I always liked that Zulaport Cutthroat. It is always good for commander. Like Blood Artist and Blood Artist, Falconrath Noble, and the occasional what was that card from Warp Spark? I don't remember. I don't remember. There's this card from Warp Spark where basically whenever one of your creatures or planeswalker dies, you just drain 1 life from each opponent. I don't remember the name of the card. If you do know that card, you can always you can just mention it in the chat or the comments. Yeah, that's just that's good. Let's just go into our number 10, and we have Admonition Angel. 6 mana, 6/6 angel with flying. Landfall. Exile target non-land permanent other than Admonition Angel under Admonition Angel. Yeah. And when it leaves the battlefield, put all cards under it back to their owner's control. Yeah. That's just good. Like if you want some temporal capturing, it's a good removal stuff. And has been rated on top 20 best landfall effects before Zendikar Rising. That was a podcast before Zendikar Rising. After Zendikar Rising, that list may have been affected, but yeah, that was number 20 on landfall effects. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Still, there's stuff better than that. It's only temporal. They come back if it dies, and there's kill spells very commonly in all colors against creatures, and yeah, it's on average, and well, yeah, there is this trick if you can actually play a land and actually sacrifice it in response to the landfall effect, you can exile something permanently. One trick you may try doing, for example, is get Westvale Abbey. You have 5 creatures, for example, including Admonition Angel. Just be careful that anything you exile under Admonition Angel will return to the opponent. But yeah, you have 5 mana, or more because you have the Admonition Angel, plus 4 other creatures. You can just go in play, or maybe you already have the Westvale Abbey out. You can either play with Westvale Abbey or play another land while you have the Westvale Abbey out, and then like maybe like a Westvale Abbey just to surprise the opponent. Play, trigger jumps in response, activate Westvale Abbey, uh, to bring in the sacrifice 5 creatures, including the Admonition Angel. Bring in Normandal, and then the effect jumps, exile any permanently, any non-land permanently. But everything that was under it goes back. It's not ideal, but I mean, who knows? You may end up needing it. Yeah. Let's just go into our simple number 9. New card, Darryl Hunter of Walkers. 4 mana, 4/4 legendary human archer. At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent creates 3 walkers. If you want to know what are the walker tokens, stick around to the end of the video and I will show you the walker tokens in the bonus section. Tap. Deal 2 damage to a creature. Whenever a zombie an opponent controls dies, draw a card. It is just really cool because, I mean, the bad thing is that you have to give free zombies to free walker zombies to one opponent at the beginning of your upkeep. But this is Commander. I mean, you're likely to play these cards in Commander. So I mean, these cards. I mean, you can actually like negotiate with that player. Like you're like, hey, I'll give you these free zombies, but make sure to attack player 2. And like you just give the zombies to player 3, make an agreement with player 3 to team up on player 2. Yeah, that can happen. Or you can be that kind of person who only wants to just draw cards. Like, okay, gives free zombies to some random player or to the opponent. Tap. Deal 2 damage to one of those zombies. Boom. Draw card. Or you can just go like, Darryl. You have Darryl. You can use a Conspiracy. Naming zombie, give it to an opponent. All of their creatures are now zombies. Boom! You now benefit if these creatures that player control die. Yeah, it's just a funny card. It's just a fun card. It's just all Walking Dead. It's a new card. Who knows what it may end up happening? If it's gonna be a good commander, good card in a commander deck. But let's just go into our golden number 8. We have Michonne, Ruthless Survivor. Is it Michonne? I don't know. I don't watch Walking Dead, so if you watch Walking Dead or you know a bit more about that and you know how you pronounce it, then just tell me, and because I don't know how you if it's Michonne or if it's something else. Yeah. But yeah, it's a 5 mana free legendary human warrior. When she enters the battlefield, create 2 walkers. Great. Instantly grants you value by adding 2 extra tokens, yeah? As long as she is equipped, she must be blocked if able. Which, I mean, is good if you just want to just lure blockers and stuff like that. But whenever she and at least 2 zombies attack, which is the 2 tokens that generates the 2 tokens that are generated when she enters the battlefield, she gains indestructible on turn of turn, which is very good, knowing that if you equip her, she must be blocked, which then she must be blocked. She then becomes indestructible. Zombies are likely to pass. Someone has to block Michonne. You're likely to kill that creature. Michonne doesn't die. That is good for a zombie tribal deck. Equipment zombies. That's just That's gonna be good. Yeah, that can be. I mean, or you can run it in a zombie tribal deck because I mean, create zombies, synergizes with zombies, or put an equipment deck because synergizes with equipments, or 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 in some commander archetype that runs both zombie equipments. Hmm, who knows? You might be able to build something like that. I might be able to build something like that. I don't know, but it's good. Let's just go into our simple number 7. We have Glenn, the voice of calm. 3 mana, 1/3, legendary human advisor. Skulk. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, draw cards equal to his power, not the amount he deals. So just, for example, if you can somehow amplify the amount of damage Glenn deals, or if you give him trample and trample damage happens, you still draw only the cards that are in his power, which generally is better. I mean, amplifying damage is sometimes it's rare in white and blue colors unless if you run the third color. But I mean, you can try running him as a commander. Oh, not just that. Skulk is back apparently, because I mean, we had Skulk introduced in Innistrad, in Shadows of Innistrad, yeah, and we haven't had a return ever since, and it's back. Skulk is back with Glenn, the voice of calm, and that is just insane card draw. I mean, his power initially is 1, but just do tricks like Skulk. Okay, so only 1 power and 0 power creatures can block him, and then unexpectedly give him +5/+0 on turn of turn somehow. Draw 6 cards. Boom. That is just good. I mean, it's white and blue, so it's kind of challenging if you run him as a commander. Just like attack, and like he's hard to block, so amplify power, and or stuff like that, or to draw bonus cards. So then later on you can do more stuff and stuff like that. That is just an interesting archetype, I guess. I mean, we might. I mean, I'm very likely to get actually the Walking Dead secret lair drop. I mean, it's cool. It looks cool. These cards are exclusive only to the secret lair drop. They haven't been printed elsewhere, and I mean, it's relatively cheap, like compared to other stuff. I mean, compared to its later on market value, it's going to be worth more than the current price for pre-ordering the Walking Dead secret lair drop. But who knows? Yeah, I think these cards are going to be worth more than the drop itself. Yeah, let's just go into the number 6. So you know how secret lair drops have like a bonus card in it, like not part of like the main secret lair drop, which usually is a stained glass planeswalker from Waterspark. Well, I mean it was different for the April Fool's one, which had a white border Tybalt, but this one, instead of having the stained glass planeswalker, we have the legendary uh, barbed wire bat itself, Lucille. 2 mana legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has menace. When it attacks, defending player sacrifices a creature. If they do, you create a walker token. Equipped for. Wow, this is actually good. I mean, equipped is kind of pricey, but yeah, who knows? You can just try and cheat it if you want, or just get on with it and pay the equip 4 cost. Yeah, and then I mean, menace is good, and not knowing and not considering that it also involves the defending player to actually sacrifice a creature, and then if they do, you just get a bonus walker token, which is which is always good. You just get more tokens, they lose creatures, and it amplifies damage. This is just a good, cheap price as well for mana, not for equip. But yeah, this is, I can tell you, this is a really good equipment card. I mean, one of the best actually. Like, if I, yeah, that's probably one of the best equipments. Yeah, not gonna lie, this is good. Yeah, let's just go into our number 5, and it is we have Royal Elemental, 6 mana, free 2 elemental flying. Whenever land enter battlefield under your control, steal a creature for as long as you have a Royal Elemental. Yeah, it's just, it's good, man. It's a good card. Like, you know, it's really interesting. Like how this allows you to like steal creatures when you play a land. This is kind of similar to like to Admonition Angel, but better because I mean, reduce stats. Who cares? They both fly, but I mean, Admonition Angel hits all non-land permanents, but Royal Elemental hits only creatures, but you take it. You don't exile it. You keep it for yourself, which is good. And then like, but then when it leaves, you just have to give him back. Yeah, but it's different if if he dies in response to landfall ability triggering, you do not get to keep a creature forever. There's not like Admonition Angel. If Admonition Angel dies in response to a landfall effect, you get to exile any permanent. You get to exile any permanent permanently, any non-land permanents permanently. But Royal Elemental, this is much better, I can tell you. And it's in blue. That's good. Like, I mean, Admonition Angel is in white. White doesn't tend to do stealing, but blue is good because this is like lots of stealing. So yeah, yeah. I like the Royal Elemental. It is good. Let's just go into our number 4, and it is
renderforce.com.
we have Rick, Steadfast Leader. It is a 4 mana free 4 legendary human soldier. As he enters battlefield, choose 2 abilities from among First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. Humans you control have each of the chosen abilities, including him. That is good. That's like I remember this card from a courier, which had menace, lifelink, death touch counters on it. Like you could choose 2 from among those 3. I don't remember the name, but yeah. So Rick is kind of like that, but for all humans you control. And as long as you control 4 more humans, they get +2/+2, which is great if you can do like a human tribal deck. I mean, not so sure if he's gonna end up appearing in Legacy humans. I don't know, but I mean, you can run him in a mono white commander humans deck, or just in a 5-color commander humans, or just as a commander for mono white humans, or 5-color humans, and run him inside it. Yeah, that. Who knows what you want to do with Rick? That looks cool. Yeah. Let's just go into the golden number 3. Yeah, I remember to have Hunter, but yeah, Warren Instigator. Yeah, it's back, and I mean it's you very it it will seem very familiar to you. It is just a goblin berserker that literally like double strike, and if you, yeah, 2 mana 1/1 double strike, which is good. It's always good 2 mana 1/1 double strike, but not just that. Every time he deals damage to an opponent, you get to put a goblin for free. Like this is like goblin likely, but twice the power. Oh, not just that. If you just since he has double strike, if he is left unblocked, he gets to hit twice. You get 2 goblins, and if you somehow give him like ability to ping the opponent somehow, you actually like ping the opponent. Boom! You get another goblin. Ping, goblin, ping, goblin, ping. Yeah, and not goblin tokens. You get a goblin from your hand for free. I mean, like they generally are not that expensive, but I mean, the biggest I can tell you, it's probably Ignition Team, excluding Changelings. I mean, I'm not sure if this Changeling bigger than that has more mana cost than Ignition Team. I don't know, but yeah, that is excluding Changelings. The biggest goblin is Ignition Team. Yeah. Warren Instigator is just a good card if you want to run Goblin Tribal. Yeah, if you want to run Goblin Tribal in Commander or Modern, always use Warren Instigator, and in Legacy use Warren Instigator and Goblin Lackley. Yeah, these are good cards. Time for number 2. Some of you may argue that which one's better, Avenger of Zendikar or Phylaf? I tell you the result. It's definitely Avenger of Zendikar. That is definitely a better card. For example, so Phylaf, I mean, it's legendary, so you can run him as a commander, yeah? But he costs 1 less mana, which generally makes him inferior, basically. First of all, like, he's a 6 mana 5/5. When he enters, create a 0/1 plant for each basic land you control, which generally is going to be up to 6, which is probably going to be less unless if you're one of those dummies that use that only use basic lands, or if you can't afford non-basics, you can also use then you're only going to be running basic lands. I mean, apparently it's played in standard. I don't know, but I think it's played in standard. But it's 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 like it's gonna be like good for commander, but only as a commander, not in a commander deck. Only as a commander, you can use a Phylaf, and whenever land enter under your control, put 4+1 counters on the plant you control. 4+1 counters. You're like, yes, that is great. This must beat Avenger of Zendikar. No, that is not how it works. Avenger of Zendikar is going to be at least 7, because 7 mana 5/5. At least 7. You may have more land. It counts every land, not each basic land. And then landfall. Put 1+1 counter on each plant you control, not one plant, each plant, which is going to be at least 7 counters, versus that number 4, that locks number 4, compared to at least 7. I mean, it may go down if they constantly kill them, but still, it's going to be at least 7. But Phylaf, it's only going to be like 4. 4 versus 7. You know maths. 7 is greater than 4. It is much better, Avenger of Zendikar, than Phylaf. And Avenger of Zendikar, it is very good. It's playing in nearly all green commander decks. I mean, if you're a land strategy deck, run Avenger of Zendikar. That is our number 2. Time for the number 1, and we have Negan the Coldblooded, this is just really good. Like, it's a he's a 5 mana for free legendary human rogue. Uh, when you enter the battlefield, you and target opponent each secretly choose a creature that player controls. So you choose one of his creatures, then he chooses one of his creatures as well. That's what I interpret. Yeah, I mean, I checked, and there's so far no rulings on him, but that's how I interpret the text. This may be interpreted differently, but yeah. Then reveal the choices. Yeah. Reveal choices, and then all those creatures are sacrificed. So basically, he has to like sacrifice a creature, and then you basically choose to destroy one of his creatures, and that bypasses indestructible, which is good. Like, bypasses indestructible, destroy one of his creatures. He has to sacrifice one of his creatures, but if we both choose the same thing, you only get rid of one creature. But it's very likely for you to get rid of two creatures, his best creature and his worst creature. But then the opponent may actually like play it smart and stuff like that, and actually take the also choose the best creature, so he doesn't have to sacrifice his worst. Or, but then you may also anticipate that, and then go for his second best. And yeah, that is just it's a complicated card, but still, this is a very good card, very great, and also those sacrifices will give you bonuses. If an opponent sacrifices a creature, you create treasure, which is just great. He's gonna make a great Mardu commander, and I mean, this is really great removal as well on a creature. So yeah, Negan, that is our number one. And for the bonus, we have the tokens bonus. We have 3 new Walker tokens and a treasure token. So we have that's cool. Like, we have the new treasure token, which is like literally just the sheriff stuff, sheriff hats and stuff like that. That hat looks cool, yeah. And then we have the walkers, which are just the zombie tokens with walker in the name, which are created by those Walking Dead cards in the secret lair drop, which is very cool. Yeah, that is just, the tokens are cool. Yeah, and they are included with the secret lair drop. That is the preview for the new secret lair drops, rated combined together from worst to best. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, share with friends, follow, and stay tuned to the next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will live every Tuesday, so stay tuned to that. Just at 6 p.m. CET, so you can mark that. Is it just check it in your local time zone, or just subscribe with notifications on, or follow with notifications on. Yeah, that's also good. Yeah, remember, watch my other videos too. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.